I'm sorry to report this, but we gonna have to move past the talking head format for this video because I just got some breaking news. The two most powerful gangs in the Philippines are going to war, and they're inviting us all to watch. It is the most exciting thing that has happened since North Korea tested a missile off of the coast of Japan last week. Okay, it is not really that exciting if you live in the Philippines or you've seen like one gang war in your lifetime. But for me, as somebody who only really knows about gang wars from watching videos on the internet, this is very exciting. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, basically these two rival gangs, the Bahari and the Commando, they're both based out of Manila in the Philippines, and they've been having a turf war for a while now. It has gotten so bad that the police have had to step in multiple times to stop them from beating each other up with sticks and machetes. And the two gangs even fought over Christmas. Apparently, Bahari tried to put up Christmas decorations in a predominantly Commando territory, and that was enough to get the two sides to start brawling. So things are pretty tense right now. But the peace didn't last for long because today, the Bahrain posted this video on Facebook and Twitter inviting the public to come watch them declare war on the Commandos. The video has already racked up more than 1 million views, and it shows dozens of Bahrain members carrying weapons like guns and knives and swords. Yeah, swords, walking through the streets towards the Commandos' area of town. They even gave the whole thing a D-Day type of invasion name, calling it the Battle of Martellino. And they said that their goal was to eliminate the rival gang and establish peace in the region. Kind of sounds like the UN sent those peacekeepers into that country in the Congo that ended up getting attacked by rebels, doesn't it? The response from the Commandos was pretty swift. They posted a video of their own showing hundreds of members pledging allegiance to their flag and vowing to defend their territory. You can see the Commando S flag flying above a building and the members kind of marching around underneath it. It's almost like a gang version of the Pledge of Allegiance, except instead of saying the pledge, they're saying the Commando. And if the Bahrain have their way, soon they won't be around to do the Commando anymore. Now, thankfully, it doesn't seem like either side has actually fired any shots yet. The Philippines has one of the strictest gun laws in the world, and guns are not allowed in Manila. So I am assuming that the weapons of choice for both of these groups are going to be machetes and sticks and swords. But still, I wouldn't feel comfortable going there. I'm a pacifist, and I am not even sure I want to go to a place where people settle their differences by having choreographed sword fights in the middle of the street. Luckily for me, there's a provision in the Geneva Convention that says that journalists are exempt from armed conflicts, so I'm good. But it made me think, should there be a similar exemption for YouTubers? Like, what if somebody declared war on me? I'd like to think that my channel is big enough that I could get that same protection. But I also don't think that I could beat up a guy half as strong as me with a stick. And I definitely couldn't defend myself against an entire gang of machete-wielding swordsmen. The good news is that there may be hope for me yet, because I found out that the two gangs are planning on having a press conference tomorrow to officially announce the start of the war. And if we get footage of that, I'll definitely put it in the next video. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my pacifist training. Wish me luck.